Guys, welcome back to Between the Ropes TV. Breaking news. So Frank Warren has won the purse bids for the rights to stage Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte for the WBC World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this is big, mainly because, as we all know, it's been a bit of a staggering couple of weeks in the heavyweight division. The purse bids have been delayed numerous times. But finally, we've got it. Eddie Hearn broke yesterday that he was pretty confident that the purse bids would take place, and they have. Frank Warren's won it. This fight will be staged on BT Sports. Be another pay-per-view night, won't it? With Dazn. I know they have talked about the pay-per-view model. Who knows? We'll never know now. We could have got that as part of our monthly subscriptions, but it will be on BT Sports in the UK. Let's look at the financials of this, because I think we can all agree, similar to when Joshua Fury broke down last summer, that was bad news, but with it came two great heavyweight fights. We obviously got Fury Wilder 3 and Joshua Usyk, so it was very much a bad news, good news combination. And I think the same's happened here today. All this talk of Anthony Joshua with Dillian Whyte stepping aside to let Fury fight Usyk, it's not happened. But we've got two great heavyweight fights again. Outside of Joshua Fury, for me, Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury is probably the biggest heavyweight fight out there. Obviously, it was on Fury's 5-fight hit list, wasn't it, as well? So, these are legacy fights now for Tyson Fury, which I'm a fan of his. But it is one area that he can probably be criticised for. His resume isn't quite what some of the others are. So, it was always going to take a big bid, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Especially, with the 80-20 split mandated by the WBC. So Frank Warren's won it with a bid of $41 million. In comparison, Eddie Hearn's bid was $32 million. That's if Michael Benson on Twitter is to be believed, but to be fair to him, he's usually right. That's a lot of money, isn't it? Let's be honest. Big paydays for both. Fury's used to them. Depending on which news outlet you read, Whyte may not be. Obviously, Eddie Hearn did go into the fact that the whole £300,000 purse that caused the initial issues in the purse splits doesn't take into account the fact that Dillian Whyte owns his shows. So it's when pay-per-views come in, when ticket sales are in and sponsorships, that's his total purse. But it is what it is. That still works out to $32.8 million for Tyson Fury and $8.2 million for Dillian Whyte. No one's complaining about those sorts of numbers, are they? And it also means that Dillian Whyte seems to finally, after, well over 1,000 days, he's going to get his world title shot at Tyson Fury. And let's be honest, this fight, this sells out stadiums, doesn't it? I know March the 26th was when Frank Warren, Bob Arum said, no, Fury will go on that date. I don't know. If you think about it, it's just a little less than 2 months away. There's a lot to do to get that. I think we could end up seeing this creep back to April or possibly even May. But I'm happy. This is a good news day. We're long overdue it, and we wanted some announcements. We've talked about this on our social media, and this is step one. We're going to get the fight. Frank Warren's won the purse bids, and it will be on BT. And I think that's a little bit of a shock. Let us know in the comments, guys, if you think this, but I put out a tweet earlier on our social media, and 67% of people so far all thought Eddie Hearn would use that Dazn money and win this. And in fairness to him, a $32 million bid is obviously, he's gone for it, hasn't he? But Frank Warren, I did have a conversation with a guy on there, and I said, I don't see how the likes of Frank Warren and Bob Arum can't afford to back Tyson Fury on this. They need this fight. They don't want him going over to Dazn, seeing potentially could the grass be greener in how they do the shows, the production, the promotion. Because I don't think anyone can argue, in fairness, Matchroom and Dazn are probably the best in the world at how they go about building a fight. So they've done it. They've pulled out all the stops. And to be fair, they've comfortably won the purse bids. So I'll wrap it up there, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments section. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And also, literally an hour ago, we dropped a video with Chris Jenkins, who's fighting Julius Ndongo on the Eubank Williams card next week. That's a great interview. He's a really good guy and really honest as well in stuff he talks about. So check that out, guys. Thank you.